Good.
So we saw you working with the #1 line.
Yes, sir.
On Saturday, and I'm just wondering how do you feel like you've progressed in the program over the last several years and gotten to the point where you're competing for a starting job?
Yeah, you know, I played behind some really good guys with a lot of experience, Matt Farniak, Bo Wilson, last year. And I think I was ready to play last year. I think we were deep at the guard position. And, you know, coming into this season, you know, I feel like the leader out there, and I'm trying to do what I can to kind of lead the O-line. And so I'm feeling great, and I'm ready to play.
What did you learn from Matt over the course of I think you've been here pretty much since he started. So what did you learn from him over the course of the time that he was at that position?
From Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, Matt's really taught me just to kind of like show up every day. You know, Matt's one of those grinders. And so he, you know, not only is like he a technician, and we kind of shared some tools there, but he's really, you know, taught me how to just show up, and, you know, I'll just try to stay ready and back him up as best as I can. And so now, you know, now that he's gone, he was really that vocal guy on the O-line, and I'm just trying to kind of fill those shoes right now. And but yeah, Matt was a great mentor for me, and so yeah, I really appreciate what you know, his help and playing with him. So thanks.
You've been here for a long time now. So what's that path been like from, you know, where you started to now being in a position to first spot?
Yeah, it's been pretty. You know, it's been a long road. I came in as a tackle, and I was a little bit underweight, and so it's just about developing my body. You know, I've played every position on the line since I've been here, so it's just about getting into the scheme, understanding what we're doing as an offense, and really just progressing from there. And I kind of value myself as a technician now, so you know, I'm to a point now where it's just kind of refining small things in my game to, you know, bring it to the next level and pull those guys along with me.
How's your relationship with Coach Austin developed? Obviously, he wasn't the guy that recruited you. But, you know, over the years, he's had a lot of complimentary things to say about just your approach. Well, what's your relationship like?
Yeah, I have a great relationship with Coach Austin. You know, it's always kind of weird when you get recruited and a new coach comes in. But especially this year, we've been just talking a lot about kind of our goals in the O-line room. And we've really, you know, we really have a good relationship now. So I love playing for Coach Austin.
What are the hallmarks of a good guard in this system, and how do you think your game sort of fits into that?
Yeah, the hallmarks of a good guard are definitely athleticism in this system. We run a lot of different schemes, a lot of pulling guards, and so I pride myself as a pretty athletic guard, as well as just, you know, kind of just like my strength. I think, you know, Ethan Piper, Brent Banks, and Brock Bando all kind of bring it's kind of a good, you know, group of strength as well. I mean, I think that's been huge, and a huge part of my game that's developed as well.
As kind of young guys started playing, and you weren't necessarily seeing the field as much as maybe you wanted to, how did you keep the mindset of coming to work every day? Because it'd be easy to see the youngsters kind of jumping into the line and kind of fading away.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was kind of a new perspective for me, because I was kind of chasing those guys, like I said, Matt Farniak, Bo Wilson, and now these younger guys coming up, they're just pushing me to be a lot better. And, you know, as I see myself going into my 5th year and my time kind of winding down, it's like, you know, it's my time to get out there and execute and like do what I do. And so, you know, those young guys, especially Ethan Piper, Brant Banks, they've really been pushing me, and I feel like I've also been able to kind of mentor them and kind of pull them along with me as well. So really appreciate those guys.
Sometimes, you know, when you feel like, hey, maybe I'm not going to start here, players will decide to transfer out. You had Will did that, Matthew Anderson. What made you say, I'm going to stay, I'm going to stick this out?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me, you know, aside from football and like the brothers, that's always just something that's kept me here. I love the people, love the coaches, you know, strength staff, all that. But I've also just been wanting to finish up my degree. That's a big thing for me. I'm in software engineering, and so I'm just finishing strong there. About to graduate in May, and so, like, you know, other than football and things, it's just kind of keeping my head down, working, and just kind of just developing in like all areas. And that's kind of been my mindset.
Is there a master's degree towards the program that you want to pursue in Nebraska?
Yeah, I'm planning to pursue a master's in like an MBA, kind of switch gears a little bit. And in the meantime, I'm working part-time with HOL, so I'm getting some good experience there, and you know, kind of hopefully transition into eventually some kind of management or something like that.
Are there many other software engineers in the athletic department?
I believe I was the first. It was also a new program, so I'm like the second cohort to go through. But there's a couple young guys. I think Will Nixon, the receiver, he's in software engineering as well. And so there's a few guys, but you know, luckily small class sizes and some other friends and things like that from school have definitely helped me along the way. And you know, Dennis and them too. So.
What drew you to that?
Yeah, just in high school, I was in an engineering class. Got exposed to a lot of different types of things, 3D printing, coding, different things like that. And I just like to, you know, I like to build stuff, and so that's kind of what drew me to software. Hey, what?
Genius right here.
Do you still talk? Do you talk to your siblings? I mean, one of the part of your story is your siblings, obviously. Do
Yeah.
you talk to them still a lot about what you're going through, what they're going through?
Oh, yeah, definitely. My brother actually just finished up at Iowa State. He graduated in 3.5, and he's off working now. So you know, they had a big year last year, so it was exciting to just kind of, you know, hear his experience there. My sister's going back for a 5th year of swimming, pursuing a master's degree out there. So definitely, it's just nice to kind of have you know, family on the same track. You know, we can always kind of ask for advice, and just kind of, it's nice to kind of have some people going through it with you. Definitely.
You had a teammate say genius here. A lot of people say offensive line is like the smartest position group. Who is the smartest offensive lineman?
That's Sichterman.
I'm definitely the oldest, smartest guy. We'll go with that. Ethan Piper, he's a sharp guy as well. But I think we all get it done. We kind of pride ourselves in no issues off the field, and just being sharp in everything we do. But Brent Banks, he can go with the best of them too.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.